things are already happening. We are one night in and we're already seeing things. It's all right. It's okay. Let us keep seeing things. So I'm just going to let you guys in on everything that happened in the house today. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video, and turn on your post notifications so I can get notified each time I post a video. So today started with the morning exercise as usual. Biggie woke the housemates up with his unusual sounds. All of them had to go out for the exercise. You know, just normal exercise. There's nothing to explain there. Then they now went in to eat. They were just eating and eating and eating. This is what I woke up to. I woke up to seeing everybody eating. It's like they've just been eating and eating throughout. Yesterday somebody was asking about peanut butter. I'm like, you guys are just coming in and already asking for different things that have to do with food. I'm like, okay, this housemate shall like food. That's what I've noticed from the beginning. So after they were done eating, some of the housemates went to the garden to just gist and talk about different things. Started with a few of the housemates, then other housemates went to join them. They were just talking about random things. Initially they wanted to talk about politics, but apparently I don't think they are supposed to talk about politics in the house, you know, all these Bbnaija things. So they stopped talking about the politics and they now went over to relationships, celebrities, those you like, those you don't like. You know, as a guy, you talk about the celebrity that you like or that you flow with and the one that you drop. It was just a general discussion. Then some of them got personal, talking about their own personal experiences and stuff. Then we now had Praise talk about this history-way relationship once again. He explained it. He broke it down. He said that the two people that he was in a relationship with knew themselves. Like they knew that they were both in a relationship with him. They were all in a relationship basically. And not only that, they always get entangled with each other. Like when they want to have like sexual intercourse, it's always a threesome. They always have a threesome. That is the information that Praise gave us. Like, okay, things are happening. See, guys, Praise already said that he's coming into the house for a relationship, and this is him talking about his three-way relationship. Praise is also the person that has been engaged. I'm going to look for a picture and show you guys the picture I saw of him getting engaged. So I'm guessing that he didn't get married to the lady. So Praise three-way relationship, Praise formally engaged, Praise. Okay, he also has a son. He only talked about his son in the house. So that's how I'm assuming that he is not married. Now, this same Praise was doing cuddling things with Katrina yesterday in the house, like last night before they went to bed. Apparently, Katrina was talking about, you know, being cold and everything. Then he now offered to be her warmth. So she went over to his bed and they, you know, just did some kind of cuddling. He had to like cuddle her, hold her, and while they were in bed and stuff. So that's how they slept. I don't know if maybe they separated later on in the night. I don't know about that because I had to sleep, obviously. The way I'm seeing this housemaid, because today there has been a lot of, you know, gun body kind of stuff. So I'm thinking that there are going to be a lot of people doing couple things and a lot of people doing things. So after they finished all their discussions outside, Biggie told them to go into the house. They went into the house and continued, you know, doing different activities. They did a catwalk game or a catwalking session where everybody would just, each person would just come out, you know, give your different steps, walk. Both guys and girls, all of them came out to do their catwalking. Then they now play this other game about words of wisdom where you just say things like, if I put this laptop on my lap, God, what am I even saying? If I see 3 bats on a tree, can I call it a battery? You know, those kind of words of wisdom. Just saying rubbish. They're basically saying rubbish and calling it words of wisdom. Then everybody will just be hailing you word. Even when you are talking in the rubbish, they will just be saying things. So all of this was entertaining because all the housemates participated. It's almost like they have one mind, and if they decide to do something, all of them will come together and do it. These housemates are interesting, in my opinion. I think they gave them orientation, like really good orientation. Like if you come in, don't wait for like day 2 or day 3 or week 3 before you start giving us entertainment. Just start. I think that's the orientation they gave them because it's almost like almost all of them are very cooperative. So the games went on. After this, they now went on to individual games, and you know, they played games like Ludo, just different games, but on a more personal level. Then they now showed where some of the housemates were talking about their experiences growing up and all the hardships they've had to, you know, go through while they were growing up. Nengi talked about her story. She said her both parents are late. And I was like, wow, are you kidding me? I didn't know that she was an orphan. Or obviously it's not written on the face and all of that. But sometimes if someone doesn't tell you what they're going through or what's happening with them, you never really know. You might just be looking at them like all is fine and good. So she said that she is an orphan. She lost her mom, her dad. She lost her dad first when she was like 12. And before that, she said she didn't really have a relationship with him. They didn't see so much. So maybe her mom and her dad were not in the same place, or they were separated. I don't know. Then she lost her mom when she was like 17. Then after that, she has had to struggle for a lot of things. She said it's her sister that has been there for her, and that she stayed with her auntie. She has lived with her auntie almost throughout. Her auntie has been the best, taking good care of her like her own. That this is just all that she had to go through while she was younger. The mom had to struggle, normal struggle talk now, like, okay, the mom had to go through a lot of things while they were young. So the other housemates that we have were Laycon, Kaisha, Tolani Badge, and Erica. They also shared their own experiences. Erica said that her mom is a single mother. She has been taking care of her. She has been the one taking care of her. I don't know if she said her dad is late or that they are separated. I don't know, but she said that she was trained by a single mother. She's the only child, but that they don't used to pet her, or they didn't really treat her like an only child. Her mom didn't treat her like an only child. She has been very strict with her and stuff. Then Kaisha said that she's from an average home, not so rich, not so poor. She's just from an average home, and she's very, very close to her mom and all of that. They just had a regular discussion chat. Then for the ships in the house that we're already seeing, we have Eric and Lilo, Ozo and Nengi. These are the ones that look like potential ships. Earlier on, I saw Praise with Lilo. He was with her when they were doing all the games and stuff, and I was just looking at him like, Praise is about to start an entanglement in this house. Maybe he might get that. He might get the entanglement he's looking for. Or maybe he might not just be looking for that. I'm just the one looking at him from that angle because of the fact that he said he has been in a two-way relationship. So I'm feeling like maybe he might want that in the house. I don't know. Then as for Nengi and Ozo, they were having a discussion just before I even started making this video. But before I go into the discussion, I want to say that Nengi won the head of house for today. So the first head of house for this season is Nengi, and she chose Watoni to spend to be the deputy head of house. So basically they will be spending time together in the head of house lounge. So Nengi is the head of house, Watoni is the deputy head of house. I like the fact that she chose a lady. Actually, I didn't want her to start choosing a guy or whatever. I don't know, I just like the fact that she chose a lady. It's just very, very neutral. So for the head of house games, it was purely based on luck and speed. You literally had to roll a dice, and if you get 6, you'll be able to move. It was like Ludo on the floor. So when you throw the dice, you now move around. Then the person that goes farthest, or the person that goes closest to the box, is the person that's going to win. So they had a draw between Nengi and Neo. And Biggie now told them to roll the dice. The first person that will get 2 is the person that will win, and Nengi got 2 first. That's how she won. So it was mainly based on luck, then speed. The speed had to do with, okay, if you go and roll the dice, you now come and move your stuff, then you have to run back and roll the dice. So for some people, they didn't even get 6. Like Laycon did not even get 6 until it got to the end. He kept rolling, and it's only if you get 6 that you can move. So it was just a game purely based on luck and speed. So that's how Nengi won. And it's really nice. She came out to address the housemates, talking about how they need to clean up, how they need to know each other, telling them the task that Big Brother said he wants them to do. So basically, they are meant to get to know each other very well this period. Thursday's task is going to involve Big Brother asking them questions about each other. So their task is to get to know each other, different things about themselves, just everything basically. And apparently they brought pictures of themselves or their family pictures into the house. I think it was an instruction from Biggie, because I heard when they were talking about it. And this night I saw Ozo bringing out his family picture to show the housemates and stuff. So I'm guessing it was an instruction from Biggie for them to bring their family pictures or pictures of their family. I don't know exactly why, but we're going to know why as it goes, or maybe it's just for them to be looking at their family members and they'll be happy. I don't know. Then in the discussion that Nengi and also had this night, Nengi talked about her relationship, also asked her if she was in a relationship, and she was like yes, that she was in a relationship, or she is in a relationship. That before she got into the house, she didn't tell her boyfriend Ellie that she was going to come to Big Brother house. That it was almost when she was about getting in that she told him, and he was very angry that she was going to the house and everything. So also I was like asking her whether she regrets it and stuff. She's like she regrets the fact that she didn't tell him on time. Maybe they would have had time to talk it out and they would have resolved it and all. So that's what she regrets. So at this point, there were three of them there. Dorothy was there, but she later left the discussion. They were all having a discussion initially. So she later went inside to go and do Biggie's task and meet other housemates. Then these two people now continued their discussion and got deeper into the discussion, talking about their personalities. Apparently also said he's a Leo, and Nengi was like, most people that are Leo, they usually have this they're strict, they're usually very strict and maybe hot tempered and stuff. He's like he used to be like that, but he had to find a way to control it and everything. Then Nengi talked about her sensitivity, that she's a very sensitive person, and that if she gets attached to somebody, that she's going to be very personal about the person, and if the person hurts her, she's going to try as much as possible to also hurt the person back, maybe with her words and stuff. Those kind of people that maybe you do something to them and maybe they'll just be saying things to you just with the intention to make you, like, to actually get to you, like to actually hurt you, that kind of thing, sha. Then she said that if she likes somebody, that she doesn't usually wait for the person to even come to her, that she's going to stalk you, she's going to disturb you. That the person that she's dating now, so if she had to like reach out to the person on Instagram for a long time, that she had been chatting him up for over 6 months. 6 months before they even started talking. I don't know if it's this present person that she's dating or the person she was dating before. But apparently she doesn't wait for you to come to her. If she likes you, she would go for you. That regardless of the fact that she's somebody that likes to form, but if she likes you, she's going to go for it. Then Laycon, I want to talk about Laycon. Yesterday, people were bashing him, insulting him, calling him all sorts of names. Like, they were not even being lenient with the insult. People were calling him dispatch rider. Some people were saying that he looks like those people that go to computer village to steal phones. They were just saying all sorts of condescending things about him. I found it somehow, even though he didn't look gang, like he just came, like he looked very scattered and everything, but I didn't see it as a reason to like insult him or look down on anybody. Yesterday I was very, very neutral about everybody I saw. Even though some people were looking really hot and fine, I'm like, let me just observe these people and see and know who they really are or how they really are. Character is very, very important. So I didn't really get to judge anybody based on just their looks and stuff. But on Twitter he was trending for the wrongest reasons. People had already done memes with his face looking very ugly and stuff. So it was very, very crazy yesterday. But the funny thing is that today he was now trending for the complete opposite reason. Like, he trended for hours this morning on Twitter, like number 2, number 1. He was trending like crazy. Apparently he's a very intelligent guy. The guy is smart. He graduated as the best graduating student in 2016 from Unilag in Faculty of Arts. And that came up this morning. People talked about it this morning. Then even about his music, he's good. The guy is good. He appeared on MTV Top 10 for over 6 months or something like that. I will try and see if I can get any of his songs. I saw the songs trending on Twitter, and the way he has been talking, you know that, oh, this guy is intelligent. Yesterday he was just kind of quiet, and that's how some people are. It was just one night of him being calm and quiet, and some people were now saying that, oh, he's lonely, he doesn't fit in. Just one night. It was crazy. Like, yesterday was really crazy. But I like the fact that he was trending for the complete opposite reason today. And right now, a lot of people are standing him. Things happen for a reason, sha. So I'm guessing this is going to help him. This is going to help his game. He's going to go far. If not for what happened yesterday, we'll not really get to know so much about his music today and about all these things that he has achieved. So kudos to him. Then people went to dig out old pictures of Nengi. Hey, God. People, they went to bring out a picture of like maybe 8 years ago or 7 years ago, like, okay, saying that she worked on her ass, and where's the ass? Because in the picture she did not have any, like she was literally flat, side, back, everything was flat. So the picture then and now obviously is different from what we're seeing now. She has more body now, sha, and maybe the ass came with the body, or maybe it came with her developing into being an adult, because she says she's 22. So if you bring a picture from like 6 years ago, she'll still be in her development stage. So I don't know if her ass was worked on. If it was worked on, then the person is good because it's well balanced. It balances very well with her body. She has, she's a bit chubby, and then everything's set. If it was worked on, then we need to know that doctor. He needs to come and work on everybody. The guy is good. If not, I don't know, but that's just it. Question of the day: which sheep are you seeing in the house? Which two people do you think are going to form a sheep in the house? Just let me know. I'd like to know what you guys think, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye.